Hi everyone, I'm Kristina and welcome to Storytime with the Giraffes. We're going to read Giraffes Can't Dance by these lovely authors, and hopefully the giraffes will come over and join us. So, Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," all the animals sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing.
Orange still hooks back on L1.
He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, and his mouth was open wide. "I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing!" Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived where Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find the music that we love." The end.
So Kristina, can you tell us who's outside here with us today?
I can. We have Kenya and Twigga. And Kenya's the one standing right over here, standing upright. He's our boy. And then Twigga is the one eating grass over there. And she's our girl.
Wow, how does she get down like that to eat?
It's kind of tricky, actually, and then it takes her a minute to get up. But out in the wild, that's the way she would have to get down if she wanted a drink of water.
Wow.
So she would be pretty careful to do that if there were lions around. She'd
Yes.
want a friend to be looking out for her.
Do they lay down a lot? Do they fold their legs and lay down like sometimes we will sit down on the carpeting?
Sometimes they do. These two in particular, especially on nice sunny days, kind of like today. I don't know if they did earlier when I wasn't over here or not, but when it's nice and sunny especially, they'll sit down in the grass and sit like that. But it is kind of risky, so out in the wild they again would kind of want a friend around to watch out for lions.
Yeah, because they can sometimes make noises that we can't even hear, correct?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
really low frequency, kind of similar to elephants.
Oh, okay. They must really like this sunny weather now.
I think so. I would be happy to be out in the sunshine.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, Kristina. We really appreciated you letting us join into into the giraffe dancing book. We had no idea that giraffe could indeed
They
dance.
sure can.
Thank you so much.